Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are doing a requested video. It is something that I was kind of hesitant to make just because I don't know a ton about it. I'm kind of figuring it out as I go, but I figured I'd share what we've learned and what we've implemented. So today I'm going to share how we Montessori. We don't full-blown Montessori, but I'm trying to implement more of those kinds of learning and environments for my daughter. She is a year old, so I couldn't tell you what's right or what's wrong. I'm purely just going to share my own experience and what we've done. I can list some resources down in the description box of some books I've read and some other YouTubers that I've listened to. That's basically who I've learned things from. I also have a friend who I asked a lot of questions to. I'm standing in my daughter's room. She has her own room and has slept in her own room since she was 6 weeks old. She slept in a crib from day one. As soon as we brought her home from the hospital, she slept in a crib. But we moved her out of the crib at 6 months. So at 6 months, we had moved into this new house and I bought a twin size bed, and it's just a foam mattress that is on the floor. And I wanted to do a floor bed for a few reasons, and honestly, this is just purely my opinion. Don't feel like you have to do it this way, or it's okay if you disagree. So we do a floor bed because I wanted her to learn the boundaries of her bed. So she learned that pretty quickly. When she was around 6 months, she was starting to roll and that sort of thing. So she was rolling out of the bed, and I mean, the floor is like this far from her bed, so it wasn't that far of a fall, but it was enough to be like, oh, I don't like that. She pretty quickly learned, like, okay, there's the edge of the bed, so I can't roll that way, otherwise I'll fall off, and I don't like doing that. She has adapted to that really well, and then when she started crawling, she surprisingly stayed in bed pretty well. It was only until she just started walking about a month and a half ago, and she's gotten out of bed, and we found her in different parts of the room in the morning, but honestly she's so tired that she just is like laying on the carpet or at a different part of the room, which is fine. Overall, I have really enjoyed the floor bed because it has allowed her the freedom to get up out of bed if she wants to, and eventually, like when we start doing more quiet times and things like that, I'm gonna put books in here, some like quiet toys maybe. But as of now, I just wanted her to have some independence and some freedom in her own space. And kind of along with this is I don't have a monitor, purely for the reason that I believe that kids should have privacy. As a mom, I feel like I know when there's something wrong. God gave us this beautiful instinct of just like something's wrong, or my baby's crying in a way that sounds like they're hurt, so I'm gonna go in. We haven't had any trouble with that, and I mean, before monitors, that's the way they did it. I don't know. And it has also freed me of having anxiety of watching a monitor. Anyway, this is not about monitors. I showed a little bit of what her room looks like in the house tour, so go watch that video. In her room, it's just her floor bed. There's a rug so that if she rolls off or crawls around, it's a softer surface. We have curtains on the windows to block out some light. They're not pure blackout, but they do a pretty good job. And then we have her dresser, which is pretty solid, and I have not been concerned about her playing with it or pulling on it or climbing on it. She honestly has never played with it, and we've had it for a few months. Maybe eventually we'll cross that bridge and we'll have to move it out of here, but as of now, it's not an issue. So those are all that's in her room. So I know that it's safe in here and she can nap and be cool. Eventually, I think I'll put books and toys in here, but her room is pretty simple. Yeah, so now I'm going to show you her toys. Look who we have. Little Miss Climber. I'm going to show you her toys that are out currently, and then just know that there's more that I rotate, and I try to do that maybe every 2 weeks. Okay, so this is her play area. Our little climber. She likes to climb up on these and just look out of the window. At this particular moment, our neighbor's out there and was waving at her. So over here we have this. Honestly, I bought this and I was like, I don't really even know what developmentally this is going to be good for, but it has been really good for her hand-eye coordination to move the beads, and that's been really good. So she plays with that quite a bit. This basket is kind of like a sensory oddball basket, but oh, I should say I got this at Goodwill for like $3. I got this basket at Goodwill for like $2. This was part of a bouquet. This is just a fake flower and it's a cool sensory thing for her. This I got at Goodwill. It was like $1. It's just a wood little car, and we practice our like car sounds and stuff like that, and she rolls it around. And then this is a basket of animals. So we pull these out and we say their names, and then we say the sounds that they make, and eventually these will be really good for like imaginary play and things like that, but that's currently something that she's like gaining interest in. This has been a really awesome toy. When we first got it, she loved it. And the past month or two, she has taken, there used to be pegs in here, but she's taken them and strewn them about the house. So they're currently not in here, but it's really good for them to try to get the peg into the hole. This is a Galt toy I got on Amazon. It was like 14 bucks. It's a little bit of a splurge for me. I don't often spend a ton of money on toys. These I got secondhand. They were, I think they were like $2. She gave me a lot of them for $2. This is a Melissa and Doug puzzle. It has all of these shapes. She currently can put the circle in and the oval, which are the easier shapes to put in. And then this box is all of our books. Right now, it's mostly board books just because she's still at that stage where she's putting everything in her mouth and trying to rip pages. A lot of these books I found at Goodwill, like $1 a piece. Like I have a pretty decent set of like Dr. Seuss books. She has some musical toys. Right now the drums are out, so she's got this one and this one. And then she has something to hit them with. And she plays really well with these. And she loves them. This is one of her favorites and has been for a long time. I got this at Goodwill. It was like $5 and it was missing like 2 pieces, but Evelyn does not mind. She loves taking them out, and she's learned how to like take a few in her hand at a time. Okay, and over here, this is a Puffs container. I'm sure that if you're a mom, you know about Puffs for like little snacks. But this has been kind of a random thing that I've been keeping. But Evie has been practicing how to put the lid on and off, which is really good for her hand-eye coordination. So taking it on and off, and she can concentrate and do this for a long time. So if I don't interrupt her, she can just sit here and pull this on and off. over and over. So I keep that just because she enjoys it and it's good practice. This is a basket I got at Goodwill for like $3, and this is what her books will go in when she's in her room. This basket is full of just big Lego pieces. We got these from our family a few weeks ago. She loves pulling them apart. So if I make a big tower, she loves pulling pieces apart, and she has just started to like figure out that, oh, I can put them on here and I have to push a little bit to get it on here. So this has been really good and something we're enjoying. I also think it's worth mentioning these because they're wonderful. This is something I got at Goodwill. It was like 50 cents, and I think it's something you could probably get at the Dollar Tree, but it's the best for rolling around, and Evelyn loves that thing. It was the best 50 cents ever. This is something I bought at a resale event in our town. It's like a little grocery cart, and it is the best. Evelyn used it a lot when she was first learning how to walk. Down here you can like adjust the resistance of the wheels, which has been really good, so it doesn't like wipe them out. So this has been really awesome, and this insert comes out and you can wash it. This is something she'll play with for a long time because she can put stuff in there and take it to a different room, you know. But, yeah. Okay guys, that's all that I could think of to share. If there are specific things that you wish I would share about or you have questions about, leave me a comment down below, or you can shoot me a message on Instagram. I'd love to respond and kind of explain some of the things that we do. And if I don't have an answer, then we can figure it out together. I'm all about learning. We've only chosen Montessori because it's something I've been exposed to and I've learned about a little bit, and it has sounded like a really good idea for her to grow developmentally. If you have any questions, don't hesitate because I'm loaded with questions all the time too. So thanks for watching, and I hope that you guys will stick around for more videos, and I hope you guys have a great day.